In this video, I'm going to talk about one of the most common objections that we get when we're talking to people about coaching, and that's relating to money fears. The biggest reason that people don't get the coaching that they need is because they're afraid they don't have enough money, they're going to run out of money, they're going to get into debt, they want to be repaying debt. But all of these reasons have a fundamental flaw, and that is they're coming from fear. Fear is a natural human instinct. It's kept us safe all these years. It's kept us from burning our hand. It's kept us from doing things that can imperil our physical safety. Understand that it's an instinct that is survival based. However, in order to change your life, you need to change something. And being afraid isn't going to get you where you need to go. Every time we create an intention, we have two choices. That intention can either be coming from love or it can be coming from fear. If it's coming from fear, it's going to hold us in place. And that's fine. You're perfectly welcome to stay exactly where you are if you're happy with it. But if you're not happy with it, you're going to need to make some changes. And fear of change is also hardwired into the human psychology. So if you want to change, you're going to come up against fear. It's not necessarily rational. It's just a pre-programmed, conditioned response. So there are ways to experience personal growth and financial growth without having to get yourself into what you could call a dangerous situation. Whenever you come from fear, you disconnect yourself from the universal source of supply. The universal source of supply is aligned with what's loving for you. It is a loving mechanism. Each of us has a unique and magnificent purpose, and it draws us, it compels us, it pushes us, it inspires us to get aligned with it. That's why we feel unhappy when we've gotten to a place where we're not growing. Growth is something that is inspired from within us, and it creates dissatisfaction when we're not growing. In order to change, of course, we have to change something within us, and that sets off the alarm bells in our survival mechanism, which is that mechanism that's run by our brain. Our brain is a survival tool to keep us as an individual and our human species alive. However, if all you want to do is exist, what's the point of being alive? So our heart is where our soul resides, and our soul is who we are. And that's the one that's imploring us to expand and grow. What you need to be aware of is that the universe is always supportive of what's loving for you. So even though you don't have a certain amount of money that would make you feel safe in your bank account perhaps, it will come in to support a choice that is aligned with who you're here to be, with that purpose that each and every one of us has. So when you're considering a growth opportunity, I'd highly encourage you to ignore the fear and just feel whether you resonate with the person who's offering you the help. If that person appears to know what they're talking about and you feel a resonance with their message, that's a good sign. If you're experiencing an inner conflict regarding investing in yourself and making a positive change and expansion in your personal capabilities, I'd suggest reflecting on it overnight. Ask your inner self, ask your soul for its guidance, ask your soul to show you whether this is right for you. If you work with your soul, if you start communicating with your soul, you'll find that it communicates with you all the time. You'll start noticing synchronicities. You'll start seeing confirmations if something is truly aligned for you. Perhaps repeated confirmation in verbal form or a message on a license plate, for example, which has happened to me several times. Maybe a billboard that you're driving past which confirms this is the right thing for you or this is the right person for you. Or you can ask your heart. If you're not into the soul aspect of things, ask your heart. Whatever it is that you trust, it will orchestrate for you the guidance that you need. But when you get that guidance, follow it, because it's loving guidance and it's not going to be given to you to put you into a financial hole that you can't get out of. So I hope this helps you if you're needing to make a decision about personal growth, personal expansion, a choice that's going to change your life potentially. You're the only one that can know whether that's right for you. Anyone who's trying to push you into something, probably not the right person for you. They're looking at it from their point of view. They're trying to meet their budget. They don't have your concerns at heart necessarily. But you have the answer within you. We always do. Go with your heart, go with your soul, ask them to show you what's best for you. I hope this has been valuable for you. And I look forward to helping you to prosper from your passions in our next video.